Okay, so the agenda is, of course, familiar to all of you. We are following the model, but here you can see our network. Finland is a quite large country in geography, and the northmost town that we connect is Sodankylä. And the international connections are from Helsinki and Espoo in the south, and then we have one other outside connection via northern Sweden. Our network has 4,000 kilometers dark fiber. It's leased fiber, and we have Nokia Siemens DWDM equipment deployed, and we have 32 add-drop sites where we exchange light bots. Then we also have some passive CWDM systems on about 80 links. Our router network consists of 6 Juniper routers, Juniper MX960, and then we also operate CPE routers for some of our customers, and those are also Juniper routers. The services that we provide are the the common services: IP connectivity, IPv6 multicast. Then we have a lightbot service, which is very popular. We have deployed a number of lightbots for our customers, mostly to connect their remote sites. DNS services, NTP service. We are a local internet registry, and then of course we operate the Eduroam top level radios. Cert services are not part of the NOC; they are separate, but they are also handled by CSC, the Funet. Well, the management and monitoring tools that we have are listed on this slide. We have, for management, we don't have all that many specific tools, but one that is worth mentioning is our router configuration tool that is very nice, and it's very easy to use it and to have some common configuration for all routers. So that's very easy to maintain with this tool. And it's been developed at CSC. The network monitoring tools that we use are Sino, that we use for traffic statistics. It's a tool created by Uninet. Then we use Nagios, and we have made several plugins for it. We use Nagios, for example, for monitoring the router status, and it's very nice because we also generate the Nagios configuration partly automatically. And then we have this im.funet.fi system that we use for detecting customer reachability, delays, and that sort of thing. This is what our main monitoring view looks like. Usually it should all be green. This picture is from last week, and not everything is green, but there's red color is usually the worst, so there's no red. But there's some light there, but this is the view that the NOC person looks at, and this is where all the alarms are shown. Our NOC is centralized. We have office in Edinburgh, and during office hours there are CSC expert staff at the NOC. There's 9 people in our group of NOC persons, and 1 person is on duty, and it's 1 week at a time. There are 2 things that the NOC person needs to do regularly, is to look at the NOC view that you just saw, and the other thing is to check out the request tracker NOC view. And usually the NOC person can handle most of the cases. But then, of course, when not, then he or she will ask for help. And outside office hours, we have outsourced service, but that's not necessarily expert service. We have 80 member organizations connected to Funet network. They are universities and research institutes, and some government institutes and student dormitories also. We calculate to have about 360,000 end users. We don't have any formal SLAs, so it's, in that sense, it's best effort service, but of course we try to provide very good service. And we use request tracker for customer email. And for communication about outages or maintenance work, we use email lists, and if that's not available, then we use SMS. Inter-NOC communication, this is a difficult part. Internally, we of course have many ways to communicate, but not a specific tool for that. One thing maybe is relevant here is that we try to link request tracker tickets to Nagios generated alarms. And then we also get email from Nordonet ticket system. Nordonet is our upstream provider, so those tickets also come to our request tracker. And then, of course, we use email and phone. Documentation is always the interesting part, and currently our NOC has many different places and systems for documentation, and it's one of the duties of the NOC person to update all the documentation. We are currently building a database that will gather a lot of information together in one system, and we try to avoid manual work wherever we can, so everything that can be collected automatically will be. And I can advertise some of our best practice documents. which we have created in the GN3 campus best practice activity. I have mentioned two there that touch the network operations. These are, of course, written with the campus network in mind, but I think there are a lot of common things that these documents might be interesting for you to read. And there's a link. And here's the contact information for our NOC.
Any questions? Okay.
Do you run the DWDM network also yourself, or is it something that you outsource?
Yes, we run it ourselves. Oh, that, yeah, I didn't mention that, but because it's the Nokia Siemens equipment, there is no other choice but the proprietary DNMS system. There is no other way. We do get alarms from the DWDM network to Nagios, so we do also monitoring with Nagios. But the sort of provisioning and configuration is, there is no other way but the proprietary.
So I don't know, it does not support the SNMP traps.
There are limitations with the interface, SNMP interface. We have tried, and there are some, but I think there was a problem, especially with the traps, that there's a problem. I can't be more specific on that. Yes.
You mentioned also that out of working hours you have level 1 support. So you have outsources, dispatchers, or how it works?
Yes, there's a small company that there's a 24/7 NOC, but they don't have all those tools available that our experts have, and they don't have visibility that good visibility on our network, so they can only do a limited set of things.
So they call your experts?
Yeah, in case.
Do you have any limited access who can call this number, users as well, or just administrators of your members?
You mean the outsourced number, or this? This is our daytime NOC. There are two different numbers, and outside office hours, that number is also that can be used by our customers also.
Users? Or
Yeah, well, it's not meant for the end users. But yeah, I guess that's not this number. We have it on our public pages, but that other number is not that freely available.
I've noticed that you're using the RT request writer tool. Have you done any special modifications or any kind of advanced integration with the rest of your operations on this piece of software? Or are you just using it?
Not really. We have very few modifications made to that. The only thing is a filter that we made for Nordnet tickets, but that's about it.
Okay, so if there are no more questions, thank you, Kaisa.